Can you see yourself? Yeah.
You've got 2 screens on.
Yeah, there's one. You've done transition.
Oh yeah. I owe you money.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I owe you 20 quid for
Good morning. Right, today and tomorrow we've got some non-heating work to do. Hey, we don't just do boilers. I actually dread this kind of work, but here we are. It's the summertime. We can't be doing boilers all the time. So this is what we've got. If any of you follow our Instagram, which you should be, this is the shower valve that we couldn't isolate. And we had to, in fact, I think it's still around here, yeah. We had to put this little bit of part like that, and we jammed it in underneath the shower valve so that it could basically drain into the shower while they went through the process of insurance companies and all that sort of jazz. So, but today we're back. We have actually been back since, pulled all these tiles off and replaced the shower valve. So next job is now to reboard this wall, because you can see plasterboard, it's a stake. So we're going to weddy board this, and then we're going to tile it today, and then tomorrow we can come back and grout and refit the enclosure and all that fun stuff. So something a little bit different today. This is what I built the business on, was this sort of work before I had gas. Back in the day, you know, full bathroom renovations, whatever else. Personally, it's not my favourite work, and I try and avoid it now, but nature of the beast got to be done. So normally Chris would be doing this sort of stuff, but he is in college now, Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, it's down to me and the boys. So I've got Rich and Sam with me today. Don't need everybody here, but that's the nature of it. I'm trying to teach them how to do this so that going forward, I don't have to come out of the office and do it myself. So we're going to crack on. I've just thrown a laser up where I want to cut the old boarding out. We're going to have to put some timber in to support the plasterboard wall that's there. I did ideally want to replace this whole wall, because there's, I don't know, you're probably not going to pick that up, but there's quite a lot of movement in this wall. But money's a real life thing. So we're just doing what we can do. These tiles are staying exactly as they are. We're just tiling this section here. So yeah, and then we've also got a basin waste to change here, with the shower waste replaced as well. Just the top, it's like for like, so that's good. You don't have to get underneath it or anything. So yes, we will set up the camera and I will talk you through it as we go. Obviously at the moment, I'm just cutting that line out so we can cut all this boarding out and then have a look at the wall behind and put in support struts where we need to, so we can get the weddy board on nice and tight. And then yeah, throw some tiles on. So stick around. Okay, so very, very quick update before we have a quick tidy up. Just going to try and give you some reference here to what we're working with. So this, don't know if you're going to be able to pick this up on there. So if you look up here, it's not even, so the first thing is we've got the classic, just smack some bonding in to, yeah, to hold the overhead. But if you look at it against the, basically it's got loads of movement, it's not even pinned at the top, so I'm going to have to re-pin this. This one we're going to have to put a second beam down it to take, so this is where obviously our weddy board is going to meet the plasterboard, and can't leave that like that. So we're going to have to put a second piece of wood in this side so that we can fix that back in. Another little bit of fun for you behind the tiled in shower, we've got a light switch, no idea where that goes. And I think this obviously used to be the airing cover, because this looks like immersion heater flex to me, on a fuse spur, just wind up, Yeah, seems safe to me. Seems totally safe. So that's what we're working with. So we're gonna have to quick tidy up. Boys just gone to go pick up some wood so that we can re-support this. I may even put some noggins in. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Right, worst bit of the job, tidying up. I've done most of it now. For any electricians out there, this is a brush, and it comes normally paired with a dustpan. And what it's used for is you sweep up after yourself and then put it in the bin. So yeah, a little top tip there for you. Right, put some noggins on. I've put these on because I put them in ever so slightly too low, so just to give the extra support for the board going on here. First couple of boards are on, second two are going on now, and then we'll have a tidy back and we can start tiling. What I've decided to do is pin these in, so that's going to pin the plasterboard in as well, and then when I tile, I will just bring the tile to just past these washers, and it will also get rid of that gammy bit there. Just try and limit the making good, so stay tuned. Okay, day two. Let me show you how it's finished. So we got, as you can see, about 3 tiles in, and then Richard quite rightly said, right, we're down to our last box, and I was like, what? Turns out the customer didn't order enough tiles, so then mad rush yesterday, try and get some more. He bought end of line and there isn't any more, not even of a different batch. This is why I hate bathroom work, for this exact sort of reason. So we had to pull off what we did, clean that all back, and then we've got some different tiles to do now, and some of them are damaged and some of them aren't. So, but hopefully we've got enough tiles to get it done. So we're gonna start again with some tiling. Right, I'm going to talk to you very quickly while Sam does his thing and buzzes around and tidies up, because we've got other stuff to get onto. And it's Sam.
Yeah.
What's happening, rude boy?
Not much.
Are you excited about tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm buzzing.
So we're going to install it tomorrow. This video is obviously not going to come out today, but hopefully you saw us there. But yeah, we're all pretty excited about that. So we're all tiled in. The tiles that the customer got were actually not 300 tall or wide. Some were like basically it ranged from about 290 up to about 297. So you can imagine the fun we've had. But he just decided, no, keep the grout lines the same and we'll deal with the gap at the top when we do. So we have got a slight gap at the top, but the customer's happy with that, and we're just gonna grout that in. So I know it's not ideal, I know it's not pretty, but it's functional and it looks a whole lot better than it did. At least the wall's not swinging around now or leaking downstairs. So that's what we like to see. So I'm going to leave you with that. We're going to get this place tidied up. See you in a bit. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we've got a bit of a jobbing day today, a little bits and bobs, a few little bits going on. It's going to be a good day. Sun's shining. It is beautiful. So our first job is just a simple radiator swap and move, but it being new build, we've got Rich down here ready to go. We've just started draining, or about to start draining. We've got this radiator here which is coming out, and then we've got a vertical one going in there, and the idea is we're going to try and chop out the plasterboard. Oh, what did you forget, Sam? What are you going for?
Sorry?
What are you going to the van for? Why are you getting nervous?
I don't know, you're following me, man.
So the idea is that we're going to chop out the plasterboard, reroute the 10mm plastic, and then we can hopefully put the plasterboard back in. So we're going to get it drained now, get the radiator off, and then make a plan from there. Right, apologies about that, camera overheated. So, I'll give you guys a little update of what we've been up to. So, we thought it was all stud wall, it's not, it's dom dab. Yeah, thanks for that. But we have managed to make a plan, so let me show you what we've done. So effectively this is where the old outlet plate was. So we've just put 2 couplings on there, and then we'll put a blanking cover over there. 2 reasons for that. 1, it'll give a nice clean finish. 2, that's the only fittings in the wall, so if there is any leaks or whatever, you can actually access it, which is good. So then we've come out and around here, we've managed to get all the way around the back of this saw stack in here, come through here, and then that's all mounted back on now, ready for the rad. So next step is to have a good tidy up. We're then going to mount the rad, pipe it up, we'll fill up to the valves, not actually fill the rad, and then we can take it all back off again. We've got to fill all this in, and then customer wants to decorate. So yeah, watch this space. Oh, I wasn't filming. What are you doing, Sam? Taking a birthday cake.
Actually grim.
What are you doing, Rich?
Taking this off?
Oh yeah. Is that because we're conscientious and thorough engineers?
Yes, of course.
And what are you using? And another one ticked off the list. Is that fuzzy? Is that in focus? Has this got autofocus, Rich?
Oh,
What's wrong?
you ever put your grips in your bag and pinch yourself at the same time?
Well, you could do that.
That hurts, man.
That's a Sam special.
Yeah, welcome. Right, let me walk you through what we got. So, as I said, we've got a little single socket cover. There is a screw in there, but it will come off once the adhesive's in. And we've done what we said we would do, so we've done our first fill. There's the nice new radiator, all gets hot, all honky-dory. So we actually got quite lucky in the end that we were able to fish the pipes all the way around the back there, so we didn't have to mess around too much with this boxing. But yeah, sand, potentially another fill, but we'll leave that to the customer, because that's what they've asked us to do. I think they're actually putting like built-in cupboards or something along here. We did, mate.
Cooling off.
Cooling off.
Jesus.
So it probably isn't going to finish anyway. Right, we're off. We've got a couple of other little jobs to do.
Ta-da.
See you in a bit.